This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome, folks, to Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, the home of the Tulane Green Wave. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on last year's national champions, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense making their way on the field to open this game. And each offense features a star tight end. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Important second down play coming up. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Fields. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Bulldogs will have to kick it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So Tulane's offense comes out for their first possession today. Keeping it on the ground here. Gets into space at the 50. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. It's a quick grab. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together.
Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Tulane.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's a quarterback keeper. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Sacked, it's a loss back to the 6.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run, the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not a big return, but the pick ends the score. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He breaks free. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The important third down play coming up. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Bulldogs will line up to boot it away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down. They're going to throw the football. He's running out of time here. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He bought some time, now lets it go. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
How about this call here on third down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on fourth?
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. But there is a flag down. If it's on the defense, this could be a first down.
Personal foul. Looking to kick.
Cannot make contact with a kicker like that. Costly special teams penalty gets the offense back on the field. Instead of giving up a field goal, that roughing call brings the offense back out to extend the drive into the red zone. Up over the middle, it's Hamilton. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And it's Tulane on top right now, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards behind. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
First and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Just standing there, gets hit again.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Defense is coming after him. Looking to scramble now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. The receiver grabs it. And we're able to get him down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. He missed it. Off target that time. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wide out. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Runs through the defender. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Makes it look easy. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. He'll hand it off. He finds some space. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball for 31. Fresh set it down to the offense, first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you've got to think about changing things.
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
On the run here, taking a deep shot. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be brought down. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. He's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Pressure is coming. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, try to get 3 before halftime. And it's blocked. The kick was low. And the defense scoops it up. It's a live ball, remember. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. And the fullback going nowhere, like they stop him for a loss.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Trying to create here on the move. Wide open downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down, looking to throw the ball. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Second down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Third down. This offense may really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. Dogs will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the sixth time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Makes a quick grab. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Again, makes it second and medium. Quarterback making some changes at the line. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Bringing pressure. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. They'll pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. A finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Ball handed off. Fights off a defender. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Can he get there on the ground? They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Well, this is proving to be a fun one, Kirk. 2 teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
Running out of time in the pocket. He's looking to scramble. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
5 yards on the play. Second down coming up.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And it's a direct snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain. This is a regular season game, Kurt, that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is, if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Just as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top 5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, they give up a huge pass play, and they come back with a sack on the very next play. This defense was hoping to stop the bleeding, and they do so with that sack.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. He gets loose. He's swarmed by the defense.
Man, how much fun is this guy to be able to watch with a football in his hands? He's a quarterback, and he has that kind of speed. I think he's one of the fastest guys in the country, and he picks up some big yards here.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker? Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
Here's a great example of the back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. Got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. He's got room to run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we got a big 4th down coming up.
And he's got it. No problem.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. 1st and 10. Not much time left. They need to find the end zone on this possession. It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Chambers. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. They come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock.
QB spikes it. No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Receivers are bunched together. Here's that defense shifting again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Fields. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly.
QB spikes it.
Here's the second down play.
Brings up second down.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's going to pull it down and run. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. And the Bulldogs will crank up the tempo. The DB's backing off from the line now. The pocket breaking down. Swarm to the pass rush. The sack. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.